to know this. Are you still sending Christmas cards? Have you already sent yours out? Or are you planning to do so this week? 0207 862 2222 is the number that you need to get your calls in now. Are they worth it? Or have the rising stamp prices and social media finally pushed that humble Christmas card onto the things that we used to do pile? Now, Brits send around 1 billion Christmas cards every year, which sounds a lot, but the tradition is wobbling, especially among younger people who are happier picking a festive emoji or something like that than posting a card. But what do you do? Are Christmas cards still a lovely personal tradition, or have they become an expensive and outdated, perhaps, habit that we cling on to out of guilt? Cristo, you're a big fan of cards.
I never used to be.
Oh, really?
Actually, my partner is Christmas insane, and when I met my partner, I got my mojo back for Christmas because he is so excited about Christmas constantly.
Well, I was also going to say, like, we both come from Greek heritage, and Christmas in Greece is not a big event. Easter is the big one.
Yes, Easter is
certainly Christmas cards were definitely not a thing. So you didn't sort of grow up in that sort of that tradition, but now you're really full on.
Yeah, we go big for Christmas.
In fact, you've brought some.
Yes, because
are they suitable to show on television?
They are. Some of them sometimes aren't. We create our own Christmas cards every year.
Oh,
we make them up ourselves.
Oh, okay.
But don't worry, it's not just like a photo of all of us like smiling.
Oh no, it's not.
Oh no, we go
have a look.
Okay,
here are a few of them. So this is the one we sent during COVID, which, as you can see, is this is the that's the first COVID one.
Yes.
So this is the I think it's the Michelangelo creation of Adam, and there's my partner as Adam. I'm God and the hairy angels of creation, which are Dolly and Dee Dee, my two dogs. And as you see, though, we've got the COVID 2 meters apart sign there because, of course,
very good.
And inside we wrote, God assisted by his furry angels creation created Adam, but even he had to remember social distancing.
Very good. And what's the other one you've got?
The other one is, again, we'd like to take a news story. So this one is during Partygate, but we took that famous photo. But as I said, as I made clear, says Boris, it wasn't Partygate, it was Party Gays.
Right, I see. Very good.
The four of us as gays on there as well, and that's all the dogs.
How many do you send?
We send probably about 150 to 200.
What?
Yeah, we send a lot. We send them to absolutely a lot of people. If you make the list, you've done very, very well. But the list changes.
But what are we talking about there? £300?
It's a few hundred to get the card made up, and then in stamps, it's a good couple of hundred, 300 as well. I mean, I bought a book of stamps the other day, and it was £13 for 8 first-class stamps. Well, it's a lot of money.
They've gone up to £1.70 for first class and 87 pence for second class.
Yeah, so we send them first usually because we're so late sending them. Because I haven't come up with what we're going to do this year. I've got a few ideas because it's usually topical, as you know.
Paula, do you send them?
No. And I'm literally coming out in hives. The thought of me, on top of everything else I have to do around Christmas with the children, to sit down and write a Christmas card list, and then to buy the stamps, and then to get the kids to write in them, and then
we handwrite them all as well.
Yeah, and then to find the time to then post them all. It's just too much. And can I just say, what happens to these beautiful creations? I'll tell you what happens. They join a landfill site. I don't understand what. And Merry Christmas to you too.
Hang on, before we get to the break, the paper consumption and possibly waste is one thing, but do you like receiving a Christmas card? Because you may not send them, but yes. I bet you receive a few.
So I have a sister who is fantastic, like you, will know birthdays, anniversaries, Christmas. She is on it. I am the complete and utter opposite of her. Do I like to receive them? Yes, I do. Would I prefer to receive a telephone call or a text or to have a Zoom party?
Text?
All of those. All of those.
So and the text up on the mantelpiece.
No, I don't need it on the mantelpiece.
Or the table.
I don't need it on the table. I need to know that I am loved and that I'm thought of. That's what you need. Loneliness is a real thing. Okay. Christmas cards are not the answer.
Hold that thought, Mr. Cristo. Don't go anywhere because we're going to be taking your calls after this. Do you still send Christmas cards? I'd love to hear from you. Or are you sending texts or Zoom calls to people? 0207 862 2222 is the number that you need. See you after the break. Before the break, we asked who will be presenting Netflix's coverage of the World Cup next year, and the answer is Gary Lineker. It's going to be his podcast. It's sort of a highlights show on Netflix there. Well, welcome if you just joined us. We're live on 5. Cristo and Paula are here with me. So let's get straight into your calls on sending Christmas cards. Is it a tradition that you've managed to keep up with, or has posting cards got too expensive for you? Get your calls in now. 0207 862 2222 is the number that you need. The Royal Mail advises that the last day to send out your Christmas cards with a second-class stamp is Wednesday, the 17th of December. Remember, Wednesday, 17th of December, with your second-class stamp, they'll get there for the big day. But if you can afford a first-class stamp, you can wait until Saturday, the 20th of December. So 3 days extra for almost double the price. Patricia is in Devon. Patricia, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. Do you send out Christmas cards?
I certainly do.
And have you not found it prohibitively expensive nowadays?
Yes, but everything is in this crazy world we live in.
Patricia. You said it, Patricia. What is it about Christmas cards that has got you carrying on sending them?
I love to receive cards for Christmas and also for birthdays. I think it's very important, and it says a lot.
I have to say, I agree with Patricia. I'm a fan, even though, and I can't because she may be watching, I never send them. It's my partner who does them, and I come and sign them, but she kind of does the heavy lifting. But I feel like a fraud because I really like receiving a Christmas card, and then there's that guilt of, have we sent one in return?
But in the card that you receive, and I wanted to ask you and Patricia actually, in that card, do you write from Patricia or from Cristo? You know, sometimes
Or is there something a bit more personal?
Yeah,
well, let's ask Patricia. Patricia, do you write something specific for every person that you send your card to, or do you just sign all of them the same way?
No, it varies who I'm going to send it to. But it's very important to put a little message. And I find that after a couple of weeks or 3 weeks, I receive a message or even a card to say thank you. It was lovely to receive your card.
Oh. Patricia, thank you for kicking us off. I'll say it, I'm with Cristo. I'm a fan of Christmas cards. I think it's let's not forget, this time of year is lovely for people who have their families and spend together. But there are a lot of people who don't have that situation. And actually receiving a Christmas card and receiving a note, like Patricia was saying there, is so much more meaningful, I think. And again, I know I'm meant to be impartial here, but I think it's so much more meaningful than getting a text message or a digital email card.
And I think that we also write, the message inside is obviously printed, but I write everyone's name into that person. It's not just signed. And yes, it is a lot of work. Yes, we have to sit down for ages. I mean, luckily, I've got a teacher friend who helps me who's got so much time on their hands, actually.
No, Cristo,
hours
stop it.
and hours on their hands.
Right.
Their holidays coming up, so they take the strain off me.
I'm going to get Stella to call back and tell you
What about a video call, though, Alexis?
No!
Come on. We can have a video call. We've all got our Christmas hats on.
Don't you think it's nice when you open the postbox or you get the letter through the door and it's a card and you think, immediately you get that little flutter. Who
you know what it is?
From?
It's maybe because it's an effort. Someone's made an effort. And video call's not that much of an effort.
That's
like
what it's about.
Call. It's a text message. Let's find out. John's in South Yorkshire. John, welcome to the show. I've outed myself as a fan of Christmas cards. Are you also a fan?
I am a fan of Christmas cards, but before we start on that one, the question you said yesterday about how long it would take for you to fall through the earth.
My God, okay, you've got a good memory.
My wife turned around and this will make you giggle because she said it depends on how deep the pothole is.
Very good. That was our quiz question yesterday. If you fell through the earth, how long would it take you to get to the other side? 40 minutes, apparently, in case you're wondering. John, thank you very much. Yes, potholes are one of the things we have to contend with. But John, what about Christmas cards?
But on that note, Christmas cards I only send to immediate family and my children.
Okay.
Everybody else, I just send them a Facebook message or probably a picture, like Paul said, a picture of us in our regalia and
your regalia.
Next
I'm not
to
going to
the
ask.
tree.
It's okay.
I think that's a bit counterproductive, John, because I think actually, not counterproductive, but I would have thought that your immediate family are the ones that need it least. Isn't the good idea about a card? The good thing about a card is that the people who you never speak to very often, it's the one chance and it's an excuse to sort of connect with them and remind them.
Yes, I mean, one of my best friends is like a brother to me, and he's based in the RAF down south. And I'll send him and his wife and his children a card because he's godparent to our children.
Yeah.
Okay.
John, thank you. And thank you for the little reminder of yesterday's question. Susan's in North Yorkshire. Susan, welcome to the show. You're a fan of Christmas cards, or have you done away with them?
No, I'm a fan.
Yeah. Why are you still sending them?
Just to keep in touch with people that you don't see anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And just, for me, it's to let them know I'm still thinking about them, even though I've not seen them for years. And I wouldn't dream of sending an email or whatever them things are. I like a Christmas card. And it makes me feel warm when I get one.
Yeah, I'm with you, Susan. I'm with you.
But Susan, do you write to these people at any other time of the year, or is it just once a year at Christmas that you send this card?
Just once a year, yeah.
Because that to me is why I struggle with them, Susan. Because I'm like, you know what? I want to hear from you as often as you can. I want to.
What, from Cristo?
You're quite high maintenance, clearly. So I send you the Christmas card. It's not enough. You need more.
I need more. So yeah, Susan. I just wondered whether, the Christmas card is really it's more of a tick box exercise than actually you saying to the person, I think about you more than just once a year.
I've got to say, if it is a tick box, it's. Someone's had to actually physically buy the card, write your name, put your address. It can't be too much of a tick. I think tick box is easier to send an email or a text message. Someone has had to go to the post office, get the stamps, put them on.
You are the personification of the tick box by just doing the email.
We do the Zoom parties as well. We're still in love with those.
There's no effort required by doing that, but the idea of going to the post box is an effort.
I feel bad because we've sort of ganged up on Paul here.
That's
I couldn't resist by saying I'm a fan.
You didn't feel bad when you were ganging up on me, by the way. But I am glad that at least one institution has remained by the end of this programme, Christmas cards.
Well, thank you, Susan. Thank you to all of you. Thank you to Krista and Paula. And thank you for watching and for all your calls.